and today I'm going to tell you how I make a comic. I do all kinds of different writing. I mostly write poetry, I write short stories a lot, but one thing that I write a lot of is blog posts, which you probably already know about, link over there, and comics, which is something new that I've been doing with one of my friends named Addie, who you saw her in the last video, right? So I'm going to tell you all the steps to the process of making a comic because the theme is writing and what we do about writer's block. Well, first of all, since I work with one of my friends named Addie, she will send me a script. Now, the scripts that she writes tend to be during either her study hall or lunch or when she's bored, which is quite often. Notice the different colors. And I take these strips and I'll draw something based on them. You draw things like this, which are basic character sketches, just so you have something down so you know how people are going to be drawn. That one in the middle is supposed to be me. Of course, you'd rarely stay with the original design, as I did not stay with the original design. It turned into more like all my characters looking like that, which is a special art style called Chibi, but I'm going to move on. The next step is that I put those pictures that I draw into my scanner and I put them into Photoshop. This has proven to be a problem as of late because the version of Photoshop I have only works on Windows, and it's the only one I can get this year of the student version, which is 80% cheaper than the regular version and is still expensive. So if anybody who actually watches this channel knows a comparative editor that either is very cheap or is free that I can use until I can get Photoshop for that, please comment. This right here is the comic that I'm working on at the moment. I'm actually working on it right now, and today is Saturday. Well, actually no, because the day you watch this is either going to be Wednesday or Thursday if you don't watch it on Wednesday because I post it really late for whatever reason. But anyway, so the day I'm filming this is Saturday, and Saturday is the day that over the summer I try and post a comic every day. So I already posted the comic for today, and right now I'm making what's called a buffer. A buffer is what happens when you want to know that you have something just in case something happens and you can't draw a comic that week, which will happen a lot when I go to college. Back to the comic making, you see each of these individual drawings I have to cut and paste in individually, as well as this guy has a text background and I had to write all of that. Addie wrote none of that. I wrote all of that. She wrote the basic idea for it though. All I have left to do is this upper panel, which is going to be a complex drawing, which I'm not looking forward to doing. To be perfectly honest, I hate drawing backwards. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Once I finish making the comic, I'll save it as a JPEG and I have to make it smaller for some reason, because even though I always create it thinking it's going to be a reasonable size, it's always too big. And I make it so that you can post it on the internet, where I have a link should be that way, and I put it on the website for Weltschmerz, where a grand total of maybe 3 people read it. So that is how I make comics, and it's also sort of how I write. I mean, the fact that I do it with Addie puts a lot of the pressure off, because if one of us has writer's block, the other one probably doesn't. And if we both have writer's block, then we just think, let's steal something from Vlogbrothers. I'll see you on Friday. This has proven to be a problem for me as of late because the version of